A lot of people talk about personal growth, but the question is, what does it look like? Why do we need personal growth? And what happens after the growth? I'll tell you. So, personal growth, we first need to give it a definition. Personal growth is changing and adapting to life's challenges successfully. What does it look like? When situations that would previously challenge you no longer do so, because you have actually developed the necessary skills to handle them in the right way. And so it is somewhat easier than it used to be. Now you may ask, why do we need personal growth? Well, life comes with its challenges, and no matter what we do or how much we try to avoid them, maybe by constantly chasing after things that only make us feel good, you can't escape them. And so this constant chasing after things that make us feel good sometimes can reflect a lack of perfection or completeness. Now, no one can be perfect. Perfection isn't something that you can achieve overnight, but then it is something that you can strive for, because every single time you aim for, I wouldn't say perfection, but you strive to be better than you were before, you are striving to become a better version of yourself. And so you end up benefiting from these challenges. We cannot escape challenges because they actually reflect lack of perfection. Now you may be wondering, but no one can be perfect. Yes, but it is something to strive for. Challenges are necessary and you cannot escape them. And actually, challenges should be seen as things that are necessary to pinpoint areas of our lives that need work. If you were to be given the maths work of a year 2 student, you'd probably find it easy. It's no more challenging. So challenges actually pinpoint areas in our lives that need work. For instance, it could be in your relationship, it could be in your own personality, it could be in your work life, it could be in different areas. Until you have addressed these problems or these areas and actually worked on them, you will be challenged. There's no escape clause. So what happens after growth? It's like heaven on earth. Why do I say heaven on earth? Because life becomes easy. Why? Because you have all the necessary skills for each situation that life throws at you. So in the end, you are the one who benefits from it, even though the process was a bit difficult. It is definitely worth it in the end. Think about it. Taking it back to the year 2 class 2 students work, you have passed that stage because you've already built the skills needed to do that work. So it's going to be easy peasy, but then it takes time. Personal growth doesn't happen overnight, it happens over time. And the hidden catalyst to personal growth, you've probably already guessed it, is challenges. Hear me out. One example is muscle growth. In order to build muscle, you need to challenge your muscles. And you challenge your muscles by doing exercises, weightlifting, and that challenges your muscles to grow. During that period of exercising, you may be in a lot of pain. But like as the saying goes, no pain, no gain. So this is one example of how you can actually benefit from a challenge. Challenging your muscles helps them grow stronger. And so sometimes you need to be put in discomfort in order to grow and actually become a better version of yourself. In that moment of discomfort, challenge, it may seem like the last thing you probably need, but it is necessary. I know. Another example is pressure in diamonds. In order for diamonds to grow, there's a lot of high pressure and temperature. Now, don't confuse this with stress, because that is a different topic for another day. But in other words, everything grows and develops under specific conditions. And in the case of diamonds, a valuable thing is created over time. So in this case, in order to become more courageous, in order to become more outspoken, in order to become more friendly, in order to become more caring, you need to be put in certain situations where you can actually cultivate those necessary skills. Challenges may seem like the last thing you may need in your life, when they should be something that you actually look forward to. I know it sounds crazy, but then it all depends on how you look at them. So instead of seeing it as, oh, this is the last thing I need right now, see it as an opportunity. So instead of seeing it as a nuisance, see it as a perfect opportunity to become the best version of you. Ciao.